formerly with Nikki Henderson. She's clearly had a few problems, been very lightly raced indeed, won a market race and maiden hurdle back in 2020. Previously won a point-to-point as well, but she's only had 4 runs under rules. And last time out at Ludlow, her first run since 2021, she made the running, but was a bit keen and made a mistake or two and was well beaten that day. Could well come on for that run. Will need to, probably. Blacko was very well beaten last time out at Hereford on good ground, but the softer ground here might suit him. Previously, he was a winner at Leicester. That was on good ground, but he's won twice on the soft Blacko. Ben Brodie does seem to be out of form, 13 years old now, well beaten at Fosslas last time out in the heavy. The market favouring Hector Jaguin. It's not a strong race, and to be honest, you wouldn't say any of them come into it in real top form, particularly judging on their latest starts. So I feel this could be a little bit unpredictable. But Hector Jaguin, if he can get his act together, if he doesn't race too keenly, well, I think he does have the potential to at least open his account over fences under Caelan Quinn. Runners at the start. Hector Jaguin 11-8, Shaw's Cross 3-1, Ballinger's Corner 4-1, Blacko at 7s, and Ben Brodie 17-2. Looks like they're coming out now. Starting time is 2:30, just coming up to 2:30 now. Several potential front runners here. Ballinger's Corner, Hector Jaguin, and Blacko as well has made the running. Coming forward. Could be a little battle for the lead in the early stages here. At least 3 of the 5 runners have made the running in the past. And they're off. And Ben Brodie on the left. On the right is Hector Jaguin, the favourite in the green and the red armlets, worn by Caelan Quinn. And between them, Ballinger's Corner. They all jump it pretty well. Chased then by Blacko and Shaw's Cross at the back of the field. So Ben Brodie winning the early battle for the lead as they race in front of the stands. Goes 2.5, 3 lengths ahead of Ballinger's Corner, just to the outside of Hector Jaguin. Then Blacko, and finally Shaw's Cross, making the top turn and on their way to the next part of the course. 3 fences in a line. The first 2 taken very much on the descent. And Ben Brodie, the oldest member of the team here, 13 years old, leads the way under Max Kendrick over Ballinger's Corner from Hector Jaguin, 2nd and 3rd, then Blacko out wide, and finally Shaw's Cross. Over the next, this time Ben Brodie just put down slightly, but got away with it and was fairly slick as they reached the intersection. And on now to fence number 4 of 13, Ben Brodie from Ballinger Corner in the striped sleeves, Charlie Deutsch, green jacket on the outside, Hector Jaguin. And then behind those is Blacko and finally Shaw's Cross. Into the right-hand turn at the bottom end of the course onto the artificial surface, onto the polytrack. And up ahead, it's still Ben Brodie that leads the way in this download the Vickers.bet app handicap chase. By a length and a half maybe to Ballinger's Corner, racing between Hector Jaguin on the outside and Blacko. and then Shaw's Cross. On to an open ditch now. This is the first of the three fences in the home straight. Ben Brody up and over. Oh, Hector Jaguar went through the top of that, made a slight mistake. Followed by Ballinger's Corner and Blacko over the next. And Shaw's Cross at the rear of the field under Nick Schofield. Really good, patient, waiting rider. And certainly not out of it, Shaw's Cross. In fact, they've probably gone quickly enough. Going to the next, Ben Brody, Hector Jaguar and Blacko. Ballinger's Corner has just lost her position now. And Shaw's Cross goes up her inside as they race up the hill. So a circuit to go now in this 2 1/4 miler. And Ben Brody has led all the way so far, leads still by 2.5 lengths to Hector Jaguar. Blacko is third under Adam Wedge. Shaw's Cross creeping around the inside into fourth ahead of Ballinger's Corner. 6 fences left to jump. Ben Brody's still going to lead them over the next, but Hector Jaguar getting a bit closer, despite that earlier fumble at the open ditch. It's well in touch here. Ben Brody, Hector Jaguar, Blacko out wide. Then Shaw's Cross, quietly ridden. And finally, Ballinger's Corner. Down the hill towards the next plain fence. Ben Brody being taken on by Hector Jaguar. And they're followed by Blacko. Shaw's Cross about to go third, it looks like, as they race on towards the fourth last. Ben Brody is still just holding Hector Jaguar at this stage. As they move on towards this next plain fence, Ben Brody and Max Kendrick got a good jump out of him there. In second, Hector Jaguar. Shaw's Cross into third. Got a bit of ground to make up, though, on the front pair. Particularly if they keep going, it's going to be hard. But Hector Jaguar under pressure now in second place. Ben Brody still leading the way and still travelling pretty well, the veteran, as they race around the right-hander. Shaw's Cross back in third place, probably about 8 lengths behind the leader. Ben Brody leads to Hector Jaguar. Shaw's Cross back in third, probably just getting a little closer, going towards this final open ditch. And it's Ben Brody. Hector Jaguar driven along on the right, jumped it a bit better this time and is challenging Ben Brody, who's possibly just running out of a bit of steam. Then Shaw's Cross, Blacko, Ballinger's Corner pulled up over 2 out, and Hector Jaguar has fought his way into the lead from the fading Ben Brody. Shaw's Cross is trying to stay on behind these, and it's Hector Jaguar that leads, and Kaylin Quinn down to the final fence. Hector Jaguar up and over from Shaw's Cross into second. Then Ben Brody, and now on the run for home. Hector Jaguar has gone about 8 or 10 lengths clear of Shaw's Cross and taking it fairly easy in the lead here. Kaylin Quinn and Hector Jaguar, who will open his account over fences. Shaw's Cross never nearer really in second. Then the fading Ben Brody, followed by Blacko in fourth.